delightfully recognize and thank my leader and my friend, the former executive governor of Kogi State. Your Excellency, I am privileged to be just by your side. Let me also delightfully recognize the presence of my friend and in-law, the former governor of Kogi State, His Excellency Ibrahim Wada. Let me again very delightfully recognize my friend and the able leader of the party community, that is the state chairman of our party. Let me start by saying that there is one thing we must consciously do, and that is to recognize that anywhere in Nigeria is our home. When the chairman confirmed to me that I can meet the delegates from Kogi here in Abuja, I was most delighted, because that is the Nigerian spirit.
Yes.
I want to sincerely thank all of you for taking the trouble to gather here for this very important meeting. And I say for this very important meeting because anywhere where the country is being discussed is very important. Any meeting for the benefit of the well-being of Nigeria is very important. Well, I would have said maybe my leaders, the architect, should speak for me, because I know that my leader can very well speak for me. But let me make the introduction, then I will now ask them to help me. I try not to talk so much about myself, because there are so much to talk about Nigeria. I try not to waste our time on introduction, because we have many issues to discuss. I try to focus on issues because they are quite important and the necessary things that we must focus on. I try not to talk about any other aspirant because we are members of one family. I want to say tonight that I have come for us to rub minds. I have come not to sell myself to you, but for us to discuss Nigeria. I have come for us to discuss Kogi. The future of Nigeria is important to us. As you were told, I've been in government since 1999. I was in government in the Fourth Republic. I was in government with President Obasanjo. I was in government with President Goodluck Jonathan. And I can say, I understand Nigeria, I understand the problems, and I know the solutions. The experiences I have had have prepared me for the job I'm asking for. I headed the parliament at a time it was most challenging. And I can say that my most outstanding achievement in the parliament was to lay the foundation for what eventually became the parliament to be. Because by the time we came in 1999, there is nothing for us to stand on. We had to develop new rules, we had to build new offices, we had to do everything afresh. And today, proudly, I can say that whenever whenever I look into the National Assembly, I have many things to look at. I beat my chest to say I am part of the foundation. Today, when I talk about my experience as a GM, do you know what makes me happiest? The fact that today, Nigerians are saying, bring back Jonathan. If you take it the other way around, the slogan now is, bring back PDP. Is it not what Nigerians are saying? Bring back PDP. Bring back PDP. Bring back PDP. My brothers and sisters from Kogi, PDP is in my blood. I started politics with PDP in 98. Ran election in PDP in 99. Became president of the Senate in PDP. I left the Senate, I never left PDP. I became SGF under PDP. And I can say today that the principles of PDP, the values of PDP, whatever PDP stands on, is actually in my blood, and that's what I stand for. 2, today, whatever achievement PDP had made, whatever improvement and advancement PDP had made in our national life, I was party to it. In fact, I can say that the last that everybody looks up to the great nostalgia, that is the block administration, like was told, I was being changed. And somebody asked me, if you become president now, what is it in PDP that you want to bring back? Say, I will bring back Naira from 560 Naira, from 590 Naira to $1 to 180 Naira to $1. That was what I will bring back Nigerian economy to the largest and fastest growing economy in Africa. I will bring back security of lives and property in Nigeria. I will reunite Nigeria and restore social harmony. I will eliminate mutual distrust among various parts of the country and build consensus to advance our nation. These are the things I will bring on board and I will do differently. If you ask me, today we are challenged politically. Today we are challenged economically. Today we are challenged socially. If you ask anybody, which is the most important, I have had many people jump into very quickly to the issues of the economy is most important, security is most important. If you ask me, I will say no. The most important challenge we have today is political. Do you know why? Because the political processes produces leaders. And the major problem we have today is lack of good leadership. Once the leadership is wrong, bad governance will step in. Once bad governance steps in, and the economy will go down, the society will break down, everything will turn upside down. My brothers and sisters from Kogi, my dear party men from Kogi, that leadership that will turn around the fortunes of Nigeria is what I promise to offer. Somebody engaged me one time and said, the challenges of insecurity in Nigeria is so hydra-headed that you need to tell me what you need to do differently. I said, look, Do you know that in 1999, when we were running an election, we have zero criminal rate almost. And at one time, I left my village 7 p.m. and drove back to Abuja, arrived at Abuja at 3 a.m. I had no fear of anything on the road and nothing happened to me. Yes. You agree with me that the security challenges as it were today was not so under Obasanjo? Was it so? No. Now, was it that there were no criminalities then? Under Obasanjo was the peak of Niger Delta militancy. Yeah. But because he provided leadership that managed it well, and the successive leaders that came after him built from where he stopped. Do you still have militancy in the Niger Delta today? No. You agree with me that when President Yar'Adua came and continued from where President Obasanjo stopped, he did not draw a line that this was a previous government or that this was South or not. He continued, because government is a continuum. He continued from where the last government stopped, processed and concluded the policies and perfected the programs for addressing the militancy. And today we have permanent solutions in that area. That is PDP to PDP. That is democratic, through democratic leadership to democratic leadership. That was in essence the real factor and issue of true leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, when President Jonathan became the president of Nigeria, was this security situation like this? No. Were there no bad people in the society? There were. Again, I return to the issue of leadership. But I tell you something about this leadership. Leadership does not operate in a vacuum. It operates within the precepts of principles, within the confines of rules. It is only PDP government that can provide such principles and values, that can direct and run an inclusive government that will bring everybody on board, build consensus and advance the country. Ladies and gentlemen, I am coming to restore to Nigerians that good principles and values of PDP that everybody is waiting for. Are you ready to partner with me? Yes. That is what I have come to seek this night. We have a duty. The crux of that duty is to bring back PDP to governance. And Nigerians are waiting. If we are not able to bring back PDP to governance in Nigeria, the next 4 years, can you imagine where we will be? So, I want to appeal to you tonight. I am not in the mood to speak so much this night, because I will want to generate my reactions from you. We are going to have, when I finish these preliminary discussions now, we will ask those who are not delegates to just excuse us. Then those who are delegates, you will be at liberty to ask me anything. You will be at liberty to say anything, I will respond. But part of my engagement tonight is not necessarily to concentrate on Nigeria. It's also to address, and that is why we must have that one, to address your own stake in my government. I mean, your stake as Kogi. And I will say straight away, until Kogi State assumes its proper place in Nigeria, our economy will not be better. There is no economy in the world that prospers without a steel sector. And it's only Kogi State that has that solution for Nigeria. It will be my commitment within the first 1 or 2 years of my administration to revive the steel industry in Kogi. As a young person living in Abuja when that project was going on, if you are driving across Ajokuta Steel factory, it's usually an amazing project with potentials to transform this economy. And today, where are we? Because of change of government, because of bad leadership. And I can say that the history of that project, I have been privileged to review. And whether we like it or not, this economy will continue to falter until we have, by conscious effort, developed our steel sector. I want to say that the resources the mineral resources in Kogi is still 100 miles away from being fully tapped. In every sector, they are taught. Of course, the cement sector, because it's a private hand, have done so well. But I know there are a series of other sectors that are waiting for attention. We will partner to focus on Kogi. We will partner to develop Kogi. We will partner to make Kogi the central fulcrum of the Nigerian economy. I have said, and I said this when I went to Nasarawa, the contiguous states to FCT must in themselves as of right have something located within them that FCT depends on. That's how cities develop worldwide. You should have something outside the small capital that the capital depends on in the neighboring states to make those neighboring states important such that development will be continuous. Otherwise, you will have the capital growing fat and the neighboring states growing into slums. If you partner with me, we will review this and Kogi will take their pride of place. Like I said, we are going to have an open forum so that I will take your questions, I will offer my explanations and answers. We will reach an arrangement and agreement that we have clear understanding what is the need for Kogi in my government. Tell me what Nigeria stands to benefit from my experiences and under my government. Finally, I would say the leadership question we must take extremely seriously. And why I'm saying so is for whenever we come to election season like this, people will think that we are just undergoing one of those seasons. No, we are recruiting, we are employing leaders. These leaders will make our future better or make it worse. And we have seen the difference between the leaders offered by PDP and the leaders produced by APC. Are there no difference? The difference is clear. Here we are again in this process of leadership recruitment. We must get it right. That is why I offer myself. If you partner with me, we will get it right.